Hello and welcome to another update on the link chart here on the daily time frame. We are still looking at a pattern which could take the price higher overall in this yellow B wave. If we zoom out a little bit, you can see that this entire, well, if you want to call it bull market, I don't know, but it's been characterized by a lot of sideways action. So a very, very long sideways price action, a swift rally, pullback, rally, pullback, but all in a range. And now maybe another rally, but maybe finally a breakout. So it seems like the overall volatility, which was quite small here back in 2022, 2023, has increased. And we're just waiting for the next sequence of this rally. That's always, that's something that really characterizes the current cycle. A lot of the cryptos are consolidating a very, very long time, and then there's a swift rally that a lot of people miss, and then they buy in, and then they are caught in these long corrections. I mean, it's really been difficult in this cycle. We're still holding relevant support levels, however. So the support area is between $6.90 and $10.71 there. Still a standard Fibonacci support zone. And as long as we're holding this zone, the overall focus could be on higher prices. We might test the zone again. It wouldn't be ideal. Ideally, the price already formed a low in April, and we're already in the next leg to the upside, which in the yellow count would be a C wave in 5 waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is what we're tracking at the moment there, this 5-wave move up in the C wave. That's what would be preferred. I mean, not necessarily the white count, which is even more bullish. That would remain to be seen. I mean, I'm not someone who's calling for, I don't know, like many others. You see it everywhere, like $200 plus or something. Maybe at some point, but it depends on how this cycle finishes. For now, we take it level by level, and from this support area that we have on the chart between $6.90 and $10.70, a rally to $47 seems realistic, but we need some breakouts. Okay, what do we need? What would unlock prices in that region? First of all, a break above $17.93, followed by a break above $23.14. These are the two relevant breakout levels to the upside. At the moment, the price is simply consolidating here. We have a 1-2 setup, which we can take a closer look at right now on the smaller time frame. So here on the smaller time frame, you can see this 1-2 setup. I'm labeling it at the moment as alternative 1-2 here on the smaller time frame. We're still holding support, however, between 11.45 and 12.61. So that is potentially still bullish because we're holding support. But I mean, the rally that happened after the April low, while it was a 5-wave move up, it wasn't really anything too meaningful, I have to say. It wasn't really anything too meaningful. It was not substantial. It was rather a weak move up, and it was more a diagonal pattern, not an impulse. So, however, we said, okay, it might be a 5-wave move up. Then we had a pullback, which was a 3-wave move. But then, what really doesn't fit into this picture is this. This is a big mess. This messes everything up here. So I'm not entirely sure what this exactly is. We don't know that yet. I have a few ideas, but I can't really say anything, let's say, with a high degree of confidence. What is, for example, possible is that we'll get another low. That might happen. And this is an A wave down, a B wave rally, and we're now starting a C wave decline. That is possible towards $8.90. Definitely something that could happen. What also can happen is that this B wave is actually still extending, so it's morphing into a wider B wave. Definitely possible before we go down further. These are two potentials I'm tracking. I mean, could the overall low already be in? Yeah, but only as an alternative. With this, I'm not confident that we have bottomed yet. I would want to see minimally a break above $15.70, the last swing high, followed by a corrective pullback. So I need not only a break above, because that could be wave C of B in blue, I also need the corrective pullback to form a higher low, and then we can go. But it's a big mess. Now, there can always be distortions, yeah. this can sometimes happen on a smaller time frame. You get some distortions and everything. Smaller time frame patterns aren't always clean, but when they're not clean, we just need to be a bit cautious. Support, however, is very clearly defined, 1145 to 1260. As long as we're holding that, the yellow count does have a chance. So I think next week could become quite important. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.